Hello. So I've been wanting to start this YouTube channel for a while, and I had all these grand ideas about how to get it going. And then I decided I'm just gonna do this really fast because it's Christmas Day and I got a lot of new stuff and I have a pile of things I've been saving. And my daughter is currently sick with a stomach bug, and so I don't know what's going to happen when that tears through my family, and it might be longer than I want to wait to do this. So, um, just to start off, I am never going to have nice nails or nice hands. I'm really clumsy, and I keep my nails short for typing because I'm an author. Right now, my nail beds are stained with pomegranate juice because my daughter got one in her stocking, one of my other daughters. And anyways, um, we're just going to hopefully look more at all this stuff I have in front of me. First of all, look at my cool mug I just got from my sister-in-law. Isn't this so cool? It's so cute. It's got like hot chocolate drips down it, but so cute. And I'm going to keep it on my mug warmer because I don't want to waste the Christmas cocoa. Okay, so I was really excited. My sweet husband got me a Canon Ivy printer and lots of sticker sheets. So I've been wanting to use these in my journal this year. I'm planning to do a 2025 planner and notebook and journal stack video at some point, and I'll talk to you more about what I plan to do with these. Oh, I'm also going to use them in my drama journal, which I'm excited to show you. Anyways, this was like one of my favorite Christmas presents this year. And of course, he didn't come up with it on himself by himself. I pointed him in the right direction. So he also got me these skeleton binder clips. One of these days, I want to find a really big one that I don't mind spending the money on. But I'm going to start with these little ones because they're super cute. And I'm excited to use these. There's 10 of them. There might be more than, oh, there's 10. There's like rows of 3 in this random one. Kind of out of place. But anyway, so that's exciting. Then I've been using a 6-inch ruler with my current bullet journal, and it's not quite long enough to do the full length of the page. So I asked my husband, do you guys have to make a stocking stuffer list or idea list for your husband too? Mine gets really stressed out if I don't give him some ideas. So yeah, so I got some 8-inch rulers to take the place of my little 6-inch one, but I'm kind of attached to my 6-inch ruler. It's teal and it's been with me a long time, so I might keep it around. I'm not very good at getting rid of old favorite things when I get new exciting things, but we'll see what happens with that. I might keep it for traveling. I got some washi tape. I have another package of these that I really liked, and so I asked for some more in a different design. And I'll show you these really quick. Oh, they're so cute and like botanical and neutral. So I'll swatch these in a minute. Very cute designs. This one has little, I think that's a little bunny on there. I'm not sure what all else. And then this is just some leaves, tinier leaves. And this has more like fern leaves on it. So we'll look at what those look like in we'll see what those look like in a little bit. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. Okay. I got these friction pens, and I think that these are in like Morandi colors more. There was something about these that I was excited to get. I really like friction pens in certain notebooks. And so these are the 0.5 millimeters. These are the colors: black, velvet red, turquoise, sand beige, dry peach, cheek pink, chili blue, and mini gray. So I'll swatch these in a minute too. But I like these, especially in my drama journal where I know I'm going to erase and change things a lot. So that's why I wanted these. And I saw these on somebody's channel. I can't remember whose now. And I thought, okay, I need to try those out. I'll talk about this in a minute. So I went to Dollar General. I don't know if you guys have Dollar General where you live, but here in the South, we have them everywhere. And they had the cutest little, they had these big, obnoxious like price tags on all of their stuff. But they had a whole bunch of cute stuff. And so I grabbed some of it. So I run a Facebook group called the Writing Gals for Authors. And my partner, my business partner, and I are hosting a cruise in a few weeks. And one of the things I was responsible for was to bring some giveaways. And so I was trying to find some fun stationery things for the authors who are on the cruise. And I would open these and see what they were like inside, but I'm kind of wondering if I should keep it as one unit or if I should split it apart into individual notebooks. I'm not sure yet. So for now, I'm just going to keep them where they are, but I love the color palette of these florals on these little notebooks. And then I also got this monthly planner. I can't help it. I just was so curious about it and I had to see what it was about, but I don't need another little planner. And so I'll probably use this for a giveaway on my cruise too. But let's see what it's like inside. So it's got the nice little ribbon. It's nice and bendable, but it still feels pretty sturdy, and it's got the gold embossing on it and the little cute polka dots. Oh, I like the font they used inside. Oh, and look, it's not dated. Okay, that's awesome actually. Maybe I won't want to give it away. So it's got so what's really not great though is that one of the days, Wednesday, unless you or Thursday, depending on how you start your weeks, is in the gutter. This is only like a couple of dollars. That's funny. But you do get the calendar going like fully across. And I'm also noticing that every month, of course, because it's undated, just has the 5 rows, the 5 weeks. So there would be some weeks where you had to double up the dates. And then it's got this big note section in the back. Oh, and look, that's funny. This is where you can kind of tell, like, you get what you pay for at Dollar General, right? So their little brads here are like rusty or something, and it printed on the page. Like it made this rusty imprint. So I'm glad I opened it so that I didn't give this to somebody else. But I'm still like, oh, what can I do with this? And part of me is even like, maybe I can just use the cover. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. Some good stuff and some disappointing stuff. Put that aside. And then this one is for me because it's got an M for Michelle. Just a little $1 notebook. I don't know. I like to keep these handy. This was also from the Dollar General. I'm not sure why some of them have the obnoxious tag on it, but now I don't remember how much it was. But these were just a couple of dollars. So just some gold little, well, not little, the jumbo size paper clips. I might add some charms to it or something. I see people using those, and I don't know that I like them yet or would use them, So before I go buy some somewhere, I might try it myself and see what I think. And I got this notebook too. And I think this one has a really nice texture to it when you feel it with your hands. I really like the color. It was only $3. And it's got 100 sheets of paper. And then isn't this surprising? It surprised me when I opened it for the first time. And it had like this pink gingham inside cover. Just a simple journaling page, the date at the top, and the pages have some texture to them, and they are they're not like super thin, super cheap. I'm sure they're not like really nice, but I'm actually really happy with the quality of this notebook, and I think I could just sit here and feel it all day. So that would be a good one for my giveaway. I think somebody would really like that. And then this one I probably would split up. So, because they're bigger. So this one I'm actually going to open and look at it quick. Careful not to scratch anything. So these just have little fun, like motivational quotes or whatever on the front. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. When things change inside you, things change around you. I love this. This is like my color, my signature color scheme right here. Different shades of teal. And then whatever you decide to do in life, make sure it makes you happy. I love that. I am in burnout recovery and doing much better. And I got that way in part because I spend a lot of time doing too many things that I don't like and not enough of the things that I do. Oh, it's got green ink for the lines inside the notebook. I wonder if they're all the same color. Oh yeah, they're all green. Interesting choice and kind of fun. Those are cool. I'm happy with these. And nice smooth but sturdy covers. Those are nice. Okay, this one's funny. So I found this at the Dollar Tree actually, and I was looking for little books to give in a like giveaway game we played with my nieces and nephews. And I just thought these illustrations are, of course, so cute, and I might use it just to cut some of these illustrations out and use them in one of my journals sometime. So this one is for me, and it's just for the artwork. I don't know. Sometimes I just grab onto weird things. Okay, so here is one of my confessions. I've been actually terrified of fountain pens because they intimidate me, but everybody loves them. And so I thought, okay, well, if I could just try them, then maybe I wouldn't be so scared of them anymore. And so, but I'm also afraid that if I like them, I'll end up, you know, diving headfirst into the hobby because I do have ADHD and we tend to get obsessed with things. And so one day I was at the Dollar Tree just cruising around their stationery stuff, and they had a fountain pen, like a $1 fountain pen. And so I was like, well, I have to try it for that. And I was like, as soon as I started writing with it, I was like, oh no, I like this. And so I'm trying just to play with it a little bit and not get obsessed with fountain pens. This is my Rhodia swap notebook I keep. So I actually bought this for my daughter to use as a planner, and she messed up some pages and was really unhappy with it and did never use it. And I was like, see, it belongs to my daughter. And I was like, well, just we ripped some pages out, and I tried like kind of fixing it with washi tape, and finally I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to use this as like my swap journal. I fell in love with the Morandi palette. when I was listening to the soundtrack for a Chinese drama that I watch, and it was one of the lyrics in there, and I was like, "What is a Morandi palette?" And so I had to go and look it up, and it's named after an artist who used it, and it's basically colors that are mixed with gray to make them more subdued. And to me, it just is really calm and relaxing, and it also reminds me of real life because real life is always kind of, you know, subdued a little bit or toned down by some of the trials and struggles and hardships we have, but that doesn't mean that the colors aren't still beautiful. So I'm just sort of emotionally connected with the palette. So, anyways, this is my swap journal. Those are my like Crayola Super Tips and Tombos and Ohuhus, Pentel Energels. I tried different layouts, and this is when I was trying to figure out what I'm doing for my drama journal layout, which I'll show you in my 2025 stack. Sarasas. These are some chalk inks that I got. Oh, and some other washi tape swatches. So maybe we can just go ahead and do a couple of these or do more of them. All of them. I don't know. We'll see where we go, but oh, I always love it when you put them on paper and you can actually see the colors. Look at that. It's so pretty with the little soft pinks in there and the sort of country blues. I really like that. That's pretty. So that one is a winner. This one has really soft, dusty rose pinks in it too. And it looks like it's directional, which is kind of weird because it's pulling to the left. But we're just going to go with it because we want our little bunny rabbits to be upright. And I think there's another animal in there too. So there's the little rabbit you can see right here and here. So maybe they're all rabbits. Yeah. Yep. And then the little flowers. That's cute. I like the gray tones with the little dusty pink. Okay, now let's do the leaves. Oh my gosh. Let's find the beginning here. So pretty. Oh, come back this way, my friend. Not much of a terror. Most of the time I'm a cutter, but we'll see. All right, that's so pretty. I really like the pattern of it, and it's beautiful greens. Not showing up super well in this light. It's kind of a gray, rainy Christmas day here. Not very cold at all. So we kept joking if it was colder, we could have gotten snow for Christmas, but of course not because it's not what we do here on Christmas. We've had a few white Christmases where I live, but not very many. Oh, this is so pretty. Like such sort of lacy, little teeny tiny leaves on this. So delicate. I really like that. And one more to try out. And this is the one that has more of the fern leaves on it. All right. I like how bold the colors are looking compared to some of the other ones. And it's got some of those deeper teals, which maybe I can show you. So these colors right here, these like teal colors, are in some of these leaves too, but it's not really picking it up on camera. So we get a lot of those really, really pretty colors I love so much. And I'll have to write down what these are. So I will try and put links to the ones that I got on Amazon for you below. This one doesn't really have, it's like Ubex, it's like one of those weird brands from China. So, but anyways, but these are like pulling up a little bit, but these feel really sticky, but still they pulled up nicely when I needed to move them. So I liked those a lot. And then, the reason that I remember to get this out is, sorry, can you tell that I have ADHD? Oh, these are some more. Oh, when I see these, I'm just like, oh, I like these. Okay, so one of the other things, talking about fountain pens that I found at Dollar General, were these zebra fountain pens. They were $2. And so I was like, well, how do I not get these to try? And so this is the blue one. They write super nice. I mean, I don't really know what to compare it to yet. Um, Here, I'll do that again where you can see it. So I didn't leave myself a whole lot of room on here. Ooh, that writes really, really nice. And I don't really see, just a little bit of ghosting here on the other side of my washi tapes. And then this is the purple one right here. See what this one looks like. It looks funny to be writing Merry Christmas. Oops. Not in green or red color, but this one seems to write even smoother. Oh, that's just a lovely feeling. And I really do like the paper in this Rhodia notebook, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. Ooh. Those are pretty colors. Nice and dark. They write really smooth. Oh, guys. Well, maybe if I can just have fun with these little cheap ones, then I won't spend a fortune on the nice ones, at least for a while. And then they also had this Sarasa Dry 0.0, or yeah, 0.7. Let's see. It's sort of a, it's mahogany is the color. So this one will be a little bit better for writing Merry Christmas in. All right. I could just make myself room, but I'm not going to do it because I'm lazy like that. I'll go right back what these are later. So it is a very brown red, which is exactly what mahogany should be. So I really like that. It writes really smooth. Like, I really like all the Sarasa dry ink pens. Okay. So my thing was, though, I told my husband to get me a fountain pen. And I'm not getting like the TWSBIs or the nice brands yet because I just will be obsessed. And I'm not going to play with this on camera because I'm already taking way too long with this, and I got some other things I want to get to. But so I'm just trying this one out. So it's going squeaky there when you turn, but it's got a really nice weight to it, and it's like that gunmetal matte black kind of thing. So maybe I'll do another video with this and we'll look at it a little bit more. But yeah, so that's what I'm allowing myself to do with fountain pens right now. I'm trying not to get completely obsessed with them. All right, I'm gonna put this to the side. And then, okay, so I, for this year, bought a bullet journal, and I will show that to you, like a bullet journal, brand bullet journal. Um, but I have really been wanting to try some of these other notebooks. And I'm not jumping into the Hobonichi thing either because I don't think that the thin paper, or I don't know, there's just different things that like makes me think it's not really my thing. But I have been wanting to try it out and try the paper, and I saw this and thought maybe this is a way for me to just kind of check it out. I do love the color, my favorite, but ooh, that's got quite the cover on it. It's like thick chipboard. Okay, so this notebook is lined, but it has the dots of the dot grid on it too, which I immediately had to try this. I really want a lined notebook, but I love being able to make columns with the dot grid notebooks, and this would give me the ability to do both. And so I get to try the Hobonichi paper, which I know is a whole thing this year, and I have no idea what I would be comparing it to, but it does have the thin, crackly paper that everybody seems to love. And I just don't know that I would like it because I think I like thick paper, but I'm going to try it. But I'm really excited about the dotted lined paper in this notebook. So it's not a planner. I don't need it for a planner, but I am a writer, and so I'm always wanting notebooks. So I'm excited to play with this. And should we do an ink test on it with one of my new fountain pens? Here, let's move some of this. Maybe we can do a better job of it this time. Okay. Mold this into its flat shape. It's wanting to pop up on me. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this would look like. Okay. So this is a all right, let's try. So this is a zebra. It doesn't really say what it is, just fountain pen in blue. I'm gonna have to train the cover. Lay down, lay down. Come on, it's Christmas morning. Be lazy and lay down. It does write nice. I think I kind of like a smoother page, but let's see what it looks like on the other side. Oh, look at that. Now there isn't much ghosting and no bleed through. Looks nice. And this is another notebook that I really wanted to try. So this is a Midori notebook, and I think I got it in the grid. Yes, I did. I got the grid version. Again, mostly because I don't need it. I will find a use for it if it's amazing. I just really wanted to try it. Ooh, I do really like the rice paper kind of cover on it. Oh, so lovely. It feels really smooth. Oh, oh no, I like the color of the grid. That light sort of tealy color. And it's got like the marks to count the grid. Got a little bookmark here. very, very thin one. I've never seen such a thin one. And it's sort of in keeping with the sort of scaled down construction of this notebook, which is one of the things people like about it so much. Okay, so this cover feels like it's going to lay down a little bit better. All right, let's try the fountain pen in this, shall we? Ooh, I like the way that writes. The experience of putting ink on this page is really, really nice. And then it's very similar to the Hobonichi. We've got this little label here that it comes with, where it doesn't have any bleed through and very minimal ghosting. I think even less than the Hobonichi. I don't think you can even hardly see it. Oh, that's nice. I really like that. A little string here coming through. I'm gonna have to cut that out later. Oh, that's just, it's all about the sensation, isn't it? When we're playing with notebooks. So yeah, I like that a lot, a lot. Okay, so this is a journal that I found on Amazon, and I think I got, yeah, it's a dot grid. I'll try and link it below too. And I don't know how in the world to pronounce this brand name, so I will let you decide how that might be pronounced. But there's a very specific reason that I got this one, and because I write sweet romance, I immediately fell in love with the cover. And so I was like, I need to have this. So this is going to be my planner for all of my writing in 2025. And even if I'm not like the biggest fan of the paper or something, which I have no reason to think it would be bad, I am determined to use it because the cover is so perfect. So, oh, look, we've got a lot of little fun things. Oh, look at that. That is such a beautiful little ruler. I'm trying to throw it on the ground already. That's really pretty. It's got little centimeters on the ruler. That's really, really pretty. Okay, and we got some little clips. I really like the cloud one. Not sure I would ever use an airplane clip, but you know, you never know. And then some fun stickers that are not really the style I'll be going for in this notebook. So maybe I'll save them and use them in another one. It's got a little drawing guide for different kinds of borders and banners and things. Oh, now that's nice. It does have a grid spacing guide that it comes with. So that will save me from having to make one or count one myself. So I do approve of that. But look at this cover. It's a couple kissing. Could that just be any more perfect for a romance author to plan their year's worth of romances in? It's so perfect. So it's 160 GSM, which is like what Archer and Olive is in, which I do have a box from Archer and Olive with my first notebooks from them. So we'll look at that too. 160 numbered dot grid pages. That's an A5. 5mm dot grid journal. So all the things that you would, you know, maybe get from like an Archer and Olive notebook. I really like the color of it. Even though it's not like my signature color, I think it's perfect for romance with this deep but warm red here. And the cover is this really nice linen feel. And it's got our elastic band to close it. It's got a pen loop. Let's see what the inside looks like. So it's plain. Oh, we do have gilt edges though. Oh, that's nice. Just a little bit of fancy on the side. And then, oh, we have a key. And this is that awkward page that every notebook has. So it doesn't line up exactly or open exactly as the other pages will. But look at the grid. It's a very sort of blue gray, and it's not terribly dark, but it's also not so light that you can't see it easily. So I do like that we have the numbered pages, and we do have the envelope folder thing in the back. Oh, and it's got like this silk ribbon or little edge there. It's not just paper. That's kind of a nice little touch. And I do like that the color of the ink, the light bluish gray, it's really, really pretty. And I like the font that they used on the page numbers. It's really cute. It's not like super lined up. So it's got a little teeny tiny touch of whimsical detail there. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Let's see if it will lay flat like as advertised. Yeah, that's nice. And then we do have the 2 ribbon bookmarks. And I guess I could use them how you would use them to get them out. So in 2 different shades of this burgundy red. They're not, they're a little like cheap feeling, but not too bad. So we'll see if I even use those. Maybe I'll take them out if not, but yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so excited about this. Beautiful. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to be planning lots of amazing romances in this notebook. Can't wait. Now, I also just decided that I had to try an Archer and Olive notebook, and what better way to do it than with the Black Friday thing. Oh, I was going to try and save a piece of this tape, and now I've cut it, but maybe I can find another piece on the back. Because I've started to try like glue journals. Oh yeah, I can harvest some from the back, so that's good. No problem. Okay, so I decided to try something from their Black Friday deal. I almost got like their misprint box journal, but I was in my cart and sold out before I could check out. So I just got a couple of things. So that's pretty. I can get the little this I can save my notebook too. Okay, just fun. All right, so I know that this is a tote, like gift with purchase tote. So yay! I'm sure you've seen these all over YouTube and stuff. And then I got the A5 planner stencil because I've heard so many people that I follow recommend it. And so I decided I needed to try it. Now, how does this thing open? Nice packaging if it's hard to get into in a way. Oh, that's so cute. And it does look like it would be like super effective too. It's nice and thick. Let's see here. Maybe we can put it in something. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Okay. So this has the different banners, and it's funny because I would potentially use this in my bullet journal, this one right here, or maybe even this one. But I really like this. I'm going to give this a good go. So I thought it was a little bit pricey, but it's very heavy duty. So, and I like that it has the Archer and Olive little logo on it. And then besides that, I got 2 of their little $12 journals. That was their big Black Friday special, because I thought, what a great way to try out their journal without investing in a full-blown one. And I probably would anyway, except I'd already bought the bullet journal one and I didn't feel like investing in a notebook that I didn't have a use for. Oh my gosh, I am botching this terribly. But with this one, it's a little bit thinner, and so we'll get this out of the box and get that out of the way. I'll have to blur that out later. Okay, so see if I can get this open without tearing the box up too much. Oh, it's beautiful. I already love the color. Okay, I just throw things around here. Okay, you go over there. Oh, I love the color. Can you tell? Can you tell? Like, I have the color here in my office. And the embossed robin on the tree branch. I like that it's not super thick, and it's got pen loop. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, this, it's the same color dot grid of the Sekez one, or whatever, however you pronounce that one. But this one is maybe a little bit darker. And there is the bookmark with the ribbons. And see, these do feel like a little bit nicer in quality. And of course, it's got the very cute little charm. I want to try and learn how to put, so I want to try and learn how to put these little charms on notebooks that are meaningful to me. So that's something to do in the future. Do I really have a purpose for this? Not yet. We've got a little bit of an imprint from the bookmark on the cover, but I think I'm going to use this as my long-term collections notebook, because there are things that I want to track over time. And the way I'm planning to use my bullet journal is very much a daily task list sort of way, and not so much like long-term goals or habit hackers, habit trackers, or any of those things. And so I wanted to try to do a long-term collections journal, and so I think I will use this for that. So yeah, that's all of my stuff that I have here. And so I got 2 of these. The reason I got 2 is that my sister wants to try bullet journaling, and so I think I'm going to give this one to her, and I'm going to help her set it up. So we'll talk about that. So look at all this stuff that I get to play with now. I'm really excited about it. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, so these are like my new babies. Isn't it exciting to get a new notebook? And it just seems like unlimited possibilities, kind of like 2025. And so, yeah, I'm hoping you come back and see what I do with these in the future because I think I'm going to really enjoy using all of them. And I'll talk more about my sort of planner, notebook, journal philosophy in my next video. And we'll talk about how I'm going to use all these things and all the other ones that I haven't even shown you yet. So come back, subscribe because I'm a brand new person here on the planning author YouTube journal kind of thing. I do a lot of author content actually, but this is my first thing for planning. And I just needed to talk about it with the world because I have fun with it and I don't really have anybody in my like life here in person that I can talk to and share it with. So that's why I'm putting this out there. Anyway, um, I'll talk to you when you come back, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So I hope you'll join me.